with more of the TNN Power Block. And when you're talking hot cars, flames usually mean a hot paint job. Not today. These flames are the real thing. But first, safety takes Project Crazy Horse to the next step.
Welcome to Trucks. We have got a great show planned for you today. Now, you've all heard of spray-in bed liners. I know that you have because you ask about them all the time. What are they? What do they cost? What does it take to put them in? Are they really that good? Well, these are all valid questions. So, we have come to Line-X of Nashville to have them spray some Line-X on our freshly stripped, bare-naked body of Project Crazy Horse. Now, some of you might be asking, what is a spray-on coating and why the heck would I want to do it? Well, the answer is durability and protection, and we're going to show you how it's done. The first thing they do when you pull a vehicle into the street is start taping off everywhere where you don't want Line-X to go. And they use a special wire tape so you have a nice sharp line when they pull the tape up. Now, while the guys are taping, let's find out more about the actual Line-X product and why we are using it.
Line-X is a high-pressure, high-temperature spray that cures in 3 to 5 seconds. And the advantage of that is that it cures even, and it sprays even throughout the bed of the pickup truck or whatever you're spraying. It's very durable, has the highest impact and abrasion resistance, and it will stretch 125% of its size before it breaks. It is elastic. It will contract and expand with the heat and cold.
The Line-X coating is so strong that the military has been testing it for use in protecting buildings during bomb blasts.
Line-X is a chemical corporation and has many different products. And they've come up with a compound that they use now for cement walls. They've used it for trials with the Navy on submarine hatches, as well as bomb and blast explosions with NATO and the Army. And there have been some very positive results. Line-X can be sprayed on many different surfaces. This is a concrete block that was sprayed, and I broke it to see how tough the Line-X was, and of course it doesn't delaminate or crack or tear.
An unprotected cinder block at 20 feet, and again with Line-X.
It's been a transfer of technology because Line-X was not just for truck bed liners, and so it opened up many, many different opportunities.
With everything taped off, it's now time to mix the color we want, then start spraying. Now, the two parts that make up Line-X flow through different hoses that meet in the spray gun where they're mixed and sprayed at almost exactly the same time. You'll also notice the spraying technique for Line-X is completely different than conventional painting.
Line-X is not like spraying a car with paint at low pressure, at 40 pounds of pressure. It's sprayed on at 2,500 pounds of pressure, and it really comes out. But it is controlled because we have a trigger on the gun, just like a giant spray gun, and we can texture it. The texturing process is misted in the air, and it falls, and because it cures so fast, you can build the texture up to make it grippy as you want, or as textured as you want, or not quite as much texture like you would have on the bottom of the boat where you would need it smooth.
The last thing to do is pull the tape and roll the body out of the paint booth. Now, the really amazing thing here is there is no waiting for drying time. This stuff is dry literally seconds after it hits the surface. It's alive. Well, there you have it. The perfect finishing touch to a restored body. And using Line-X is far superior to any rust proofing or any undercoating that you're going to find out there. Just make sure that this is what you want before you have it sprayed on, because once it's dry, nothing short of an air chisel is going to take this stuff off. All right, this finishes up this part of Project Crazy Horse. Now, after the break, I got a project that you're going to love. It's a little dangerous, way politically incorrect. I'm not going to tell you. You got to come back.